And welcome back to another episode of Tim Plays Fallout 4, where we are back at Bunker Hill, and we are going to pass off Grandpa Savoldi's hat to Mr. Savoldi.
All right?
I found your grandpa. Not much left except his hat.
Grandpa Savoldi. Damn. People on the hill don't think kindly about the Minutemen. Say they didn't help when we needed them. My grandpa was a hero. And I won't hear anything different.
Found your grandpa's body in a sinkhole. He almost made it out.
Well, I'll be damned. He was a tough old cuss, you know? I heard about you. Building the Minutemen back up? Good luck getting Kessler to give a damn. You keep that
She's
hat.
sitting right across from
My
you, dude.
grandfather would have wanted it to be put to use, instead of hanging on the wall of some shitty bar.
Alright, so we get to keep
Just
the
do what
hat.
we talked about. All right? Got a problem?
You better let me have a look at you.
No, I think we're good. So, with that out of the way, we can head down this way towards the greater Boston area, heading towards Goodneighbor. Now, before I started the recording, I had already started coming down this way. I forgot that I was going to turn in the hat and begin recording then. And so I came across these three raiders, and they quickly, they were all pretty low level, so they all fell to the Wastelander's best friend. Been pretty lucky so far, but we want to avoid some hazards. We're going to skip going to this house, the mansion, even though we do have the quest to check in. I feel like skipping it. It is kind of a long, drawn-out quest, and for now, I'd rather just get to Goodneighbor, get McCready, and get on our way. I think my plan... And there's some super mutants somewhere. Okay, we picked up a caution flag somehow. So it's possible those super mutants are fighting the gunners up ahead, or they're fighting over there. Either way, we can just kind of ignore them. I don't believe we're really on their radar yet. Although we might need to engage these gunners. That one and that one. And there should be one more right there. But for some reason he's not getting a pip yet. There we go. So with them all highlighted, we'll just switch over to some grenades. And from the cover of here, we'll just chuck some of these at them. We have a whole bunch of landmines on the ground around this area, which I could pick up or I can explode.
I guess they aren't gonna need that anymore.
Kind of like the
I'd hate to have to attack this place.
Yeah, kind of like the Black Berets. And decent loot here. So with them out of the way, I think we're almost free and clear, except for the landmines, to make our way up to Goodneighbor, which is right straight ahead. And we might deal with, yeah, we could deal with some dogs.
Wait, something's out there.
There we go. And with those out of the way, we'll try grabbing those chems and looting that dog. And we'll go cook up some dog meat. Get into Goodneighbor. We'll be greeted by Hancock and let him do his thing. Might as well loot all of this. Since we can immediately sell it to the vendors right inside the door. And there we go. So we'll go ahead and grab a quick screenshot of the entrance. Now, I have done playthroughs before where I've just immediately drawn and ended this guy, and no one seems to care except if you have a companion. Sometimes Preston will. Preston, Piper, the goodies don't like it.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right.
Although
We'll
we're
just
already
say
maxed
your
out with
insurance is
Preston.
paid up for now, okay?
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us.
I am kind of curious if, now that the conversation has started, if I popped him in the back of the head, if he would, well, too late. We'll let Hancock have this one.
Say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
Yeah.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember...
I don't get why Preston disliked me saying, yeah, of the people, by the people, or whatever. Except Hancock forgot one thing. We don't want him to be having no open casket for that scumbag. So here we've got some shops. Let's go talk to Daisy.
Oh, new face walks into my store.
And get
then
ourselves
he's being,
unencumbered.
Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Well, we could pick up her quest, which is to
Got
return
new
an
work?
overdue
I do,
book
actually. Super mutants have
and
taken
kill
over
the super
old
mutants in
Boston
the
Public
library.
I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Daisy.
Don't be shy now. Chances are we have whatever you're looking for.
I'll take a look, sure.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
And she sells a decent chess piece and decent leg piece. But I don't think I'm ready to pick either of these up now. For the time being, let's just get unencumbered. We may grab them on our way out. I'm carrying a lot of fusion cores. It almost might be worth it to dump the weight and just sell one or two. I'll sell one. And that'll help us out. That should get us unencumbered. So now that we have access to Goodneighbor, we can visit the memory den, but first we're going to head to the third rail, and we will bid Preston farewell
Hancock says newcomers are
and go meet
welcome
McCready.
on the third rail. Go on in.
Hey.
Okay. Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
So I will say yes.
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Alright, so he is no longer our companion, and that frees up the opportunity to run down and grab McCready. Now, I have also played before with a mod that let me have multiple companions. I really liked that mod, except it was very game-breaking because when you have Piper, McCready, Kate, and Preston, and Strong, and all of them working together, if you're out in the open, it works great. They do a good job of fighting off everything. I could walk around and I never even had to pull the trigger because they would kill things so quickly. The downside is if you're moving around any interior of a structure, it was impossible because they were constantly pathing in your way and making moving around just way too hard in close confines. So I want to kind of grab a quick screen grab. And let's go meet McCready.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Goodneighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
I'm interested. If you think you've got what it takes.
You're joking, right? I've been doing this since I was a kid. I know my way around. I used to run with the Gunners, for God's sake.
Sounds like you can handle yourself. But I worry about those guys throwing a wrench in the works.
If you're worried about Winlock and Barnes, don't be. They couldn't kill a squirrel with a rocket launcher. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh?
Let's try and...
Hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
Oh, we'll haggle anyway.
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. But you just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
All right, and with that, we picked up McCready.
Hey.
Well?
So, first things first, let's see if you wouldn't want to carry a bunch of 45 ammo for us. Or I could give him the excited plasma rifle. But I don't have as much plasma rifle ammo. And I picked him up a backpack. So that way he should be able to carry a little bit more for us. And now I could go talk to Charlie at the bar.
Hell of a load you're carrying.
Actually, we will
Better
try
sell
to
some
do...
Daisy before someone swipes it.
You're blocking my light, man.
Oh. Hey, sorry, dude. I think we will talk to Magnolia, because that would get us over to the Hotel Rexford, where we could pick up the Vault-Tec sales rep. So let's cross our fingers. Actually, let's grab a drink so we can get one more charisma point.
Let's see what you have.
Don't bother tipping. I'm already overcharging you.
Ha. He's a good, honest robot. I think I have something I can trade him. Like the buff out. And some jet.
Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty boy to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I might be.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations.
Yeah, he's gonna offer us to clear out
No
a bunch of gangsters. We'll see if we can just pass these speech checks to get more money out of it.
Can't use my regulars.
Although I probably won't run those right away.
That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry, I'll know when it is.
I don't do work unless I know who's paying the bills.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I represent. Mate, look, it's nothing you need to be concerned about. Just clear out the warehouses and get paid. Simple.
3 locations? That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweeten the pot a bit. 250.
Too low. Barely covers the risks.
All right, Gov. 300.
More money, Charlie.
Listen here, you. I'm playing ring around the rosy with my
Well, we
client
tried.
guy. Now the client's offering
We'll see if we can...
200 for the job.
Now, the persuasion checks on Magnolia, I believe, are even harder. So,
I'll get it done.
we'll tell him we'll do it anyway.
Go out there and bust some heads.
Hey.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I love this song. It was perfect.
She's one of the reasons why this is such a great place to lie low.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. My, I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Music.
I knew you were something special, all right. Let me get my coat.
All right. All right, so that worked.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Let me get my coat. Hey. I haven't been out on the town in too long. Thank you. I'm afraid my first love is always going to be the stage, though. I hope you understand. I just can't get too attached. I'll see you around Goodneighbor. When I'm up there singing, I'll be thinking of you.
All right. So now we're at the Hotel Rexford.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
You would think this guy had 200 years to
Hey, you know,
pick
you
up a
could head
better
back to Sanctuary.
hobby.
I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
All right. Yes, and we will see him there. So with that, we can now exit the Hotel Rexford. I could pick up a quest from this guy, Fred Allen, but I don't think I will. I could also pick up a quest from this guy, but I don't feel like doing that either. I am all quest up at this point. So,
I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Browski the other day?
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters? We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that hardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. You can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Goodneighbor!
And who's in charge of Goodneighbor?
Hancock!
Of the people, for the people.
and with that, we will close this episode out. If you like this video, please throw a like on there. If you have questions, throw a comment, and I will see you next time in the Commonwealth.